Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at the LEGO Star Wars First Order Transporter. Its ages are 9 to 14, set number is 75103 or 75103. Its set name, of course, is a First Order Transporter, and it contains 792 pieces. So yeah, and it retails for $90 US or $89.99 if you want to go to the exact price point. And that's kind of disappointing that it is $90 instead of $80, which it should be, but it does include some awesome figures here, and some not just not exclusive, well, yes, exclusive figures to the set, except for the First Order Stormtrooper. Well, I kind of have to take that back because we get one of these and Kylo Ren's command shuttle, but the only difference is it has a pauldron on it. But yeah, all these figures are exclusive to the set and the set only, so if you want to get the set, or not the set, if you want to get the figures for it, you have to get the set. And they are pretty spendy on eBay. They're about $14 each for just some of the figures. So I'll just go to your local store and buy one of these. So yeah, let's get started. So let's go to the box first. So I'm gonna start out with. I'm gonna raise this up. So as you can see, it has raise this up a little bit more. It has battle here, and it's in the forest, so that's kind of cool. And all of our troops, Captain Phasma, Resistance soldiers, it's Disney logo right here, and Kylo Ren on there for the logo for Star Wars, the Star Wars line. And then, look, Star Wars, of course, I'm going to go on the back. We have the guns here, the weapons, spring-loaded shooters, and some studs. All features right there, which we'll be going into. Sorry if I'm going too fast. And then, battle scene, and a holograms, which is kind of cool, I would say, but I don't. It just makes no sense. So yeah, prequel battle things there. So yeah, that's great. And then we have the instruction manual. Very small in size, actually. I was expecting it to be a little bit longer in size because this is a $90 set, and it should be like that because of the instruction manuals before. Kind of like that, but it is tall, a little bit taller. Should be a little bit shorter but longer. If you remember that kind of style, like a couple years ago or recently, I think, I don't remember, but it's always been like that. So they kind of changed it, I guess, and they included it in packaging too, with the set number. I can show you an example for that right here, if I would just do this right. I don't know which one I had. They're very similar in number. Actually, if you look, here's the one for my well, I don't know which one is which. I had one for the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter, and look, same number. It's funny. But yeah, it comes in this packaging with the number. Oh, I can tell you right now, it's actually this one. Because they have some of the factory stuff on it. So it's this one. So this is the number for it, I guess. And then the Force TIE Fighter, which we'll get into later on another review. So yeah, that's cool. And then we have a, you've probably seen this before, but we have a chart for all the characters in this first wave of the Star Wars Force Awakens sets. You've probably seen this before on leaked pictures of it. If you haven't, well, here it is. All the figures here, and then sets, and there's more battles kind of things, and then of course If you've seen them all, Lego instruction manuals, win. I've actually never really done that before. Probably won't, but it's just kind of cool to show you. And then we have an extra spring-load shooter, some extra studs in case we lose any, which I probably will sometime soon, and a brick separator. So yeah, it's awesome. And then we're gonna get right into the minifigures. So yeah, let's go right into it. So I will put this down, I think. Yes. Alright, so moving my stand here. We have the first figure we have out of the 7 figures here. We have Captain Phasma. Great figure. Awesome figure, actually. I'm kind of disappointed it's not full chrome. Let me just get this out of focus. Yep. So I'm kind of disappointed it's not full chrome. But it is kind of expensive to do chrome. They come in only like exclusive sets, not exclusive sets, exclusive poly bags. They're like $10 each, so kind of why. So if you want this $100 set, with the chrome Captain Phasma, that would be kind of worth it. But very expensive though. So it's just a gunmetal, all gunmetal actually, and it's basically the same thing as the First Order Stormtrooper, but as you can see right there, it has some. I'm gonna put this down actually. I'm gonna point this out. It has some 2 lines right here, and on Stormtrooper it doesn't. It just has 2 lines. So differences on there. Well, actually a bunch of lines, but they're a little bit smaller. And there are a couple other things on here, I think. Well, actually, maybe not. Yes, there actually are. There on the Stormtrooper, there's no line on the side. There's a line on the side on a Stormtrooper, but there isn't on this one. Just some minor differences. Not a big deal, but that's just to say that this is not just some Lego thing that they just made a different color. And the torso is great. Legs printed, belt area printed, and on the back we take off the cape, or actually I'll show you the cape before I take it off. It's like it's a kind of a side cape kind of thing. Goes to the side. It looks like it's battle worn with the red on it. That looks great. That's kind of cool. They made it look like it's in battle before. Hint. What's going to happen? And then here's the back. Pretty cool design. I'm not a big fan of how big this. I think this is like a grenade. I'm pretty sure. It's pretty big, in my opinion. Because let's just take a clone trooper here. Star Wars Clone Wars clone trooper. And as you can see, quite small. It was a little bit smaller, which I like better. But oh no, that one's good. The old one, Episode 3 one, was pretty big too. I'm just stacking figures here. That was pretty big. But yeah, so that's just to show you how kind of big it is. That's not a big deal. I'm just trying to point that out. And nothing on the back of the legs. And then see, we have a a gunmetal gun, blaster. We actually have never gotten this before. This is brand new. They're not all black like they used to be, and they're not those stupid stud shooters. But we do get them on the set, unfortunately. But fortunately for kids. But I don't like them. I don't. So, if we take the helmet off, there's some lock on my Anyway, black head and not female head. The character that plays Phasma, or the person that plays Phasma, sorry, Captain Phasma, is Gwendolyn Christie, and it is she's not on here for some weird reason. It's just a plain black head, which is a little bit disappointing, or kind of disappointing actually. But yes, Blueco's probably hiding something from us, or they're being lazy, but I think they're just hiding something from us. So yeah, that is Captain Phasma. Next figure here, we have the First Order Flame Trooper. This thing is really awesome and sick. You can kind of tell that, I'm sorry, I'm moving this around a little bit, but it kind of looks like the First Order Snow Trooper, except this part, this nose thing is a little bit different. But the eye slit right here, it's kind of basically the same, and the air filter right here is kind of the same too. We have some lines going all around the side of the helmets, and on the back of the helmet there's really nothing. And a torso print with like a flame resistant armor, I would say. And then we have some really cool leg printing with some like angle kind of things right here. So that's nice details on there. And on the back we have, of course, a really cool but big but simple design of the flame, or not the flame, the tanks that hold the flames, or I think it's gas. I don't remember. I haven't studied on flamethrowers that much. Sorry if this is like that. But yeah, so I'll show you that in a minute, because it's kind of hard taking the backpacks off. So here it is. This is a simple design, of course, and a clear plastic kind of thing to go over the figure, just to make it, look like it's not there. But failed attempt, of course. And yeah, so very simple, but still looks great. And on the back here, we have some simple printing, but yeah, kind of cool. And then, of course, we have Lego's attempt at a flamethrower. Yeah, it's just a white Lego round piece with the gun on it. So I'm going to put that back on, and then we get another one of them, so that's even better. Because this set has both of each figure kind of into it, except for Captain Phasma. So that is pretty awesome. They've done that recently. Sorry, it's kind of hard to get this on. I'm talking at the same time. They've done that with battle packs and stuff, but it would be really, really epic. Oh, I forgot to show you. This does it with clone face, by the way. Yeah, I don't know why they have a clone face either. They're just done clone faces for all the troops right now, but it's totally fine by me, even though some of you might not like it. But it's just good for army building. But they should have some different characters to it, but that's what Lego's been doing. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Back in the other sets, older sets, they used to have like 4 stormtroopers in the Imperial Inspection. But anyway, yeah, so let me just get Fat Captain Phasma cape on. It's very, no, I don't know why I'm not doing this right. I'm making this video a lot longer than it should be. I'm already at 14 minutes. Oh, I gotta get going. So next we have the First Order Stormtrooper. This is probably by far my favorite figure out of all this wave. This is what I've been waiting for. See, we have a really cool helmet. This is Lego's design at it, and I think they did a perfect job at it, and they did a great attempt. And on the sides, we have some side details, top. No, back doesn't look like a Stormtrooper helmet, but the front kind of does. That's what Lego's been doing. or the Star Wars, what they redesigned the helmet for. So yeah, I think they had that little round thing. No, they actually didn't. I'll actually compare it right now because I haven't seen any other YouTubers compare it. Yeah, this is kind of different. On the back, this is 2009 Stormtrooper, by the way, so a little bit outdated here. Yeah, so there's little differences. And yeah, so we have some cool torso details, and the legs and the belt are great as well. And the back, same thing as Captain Phasma, but a different color. Yeah. So, and we get a plain black blaster. And we got two of these, which is probably why one of the main drives of getting the set is because it comes with two of these Stormtroopers. That's kind of why I got it too. So yeah, and they're very expensive on eBay, like $14 each. So it's kind of expensive. Then next, this is probably one of my least favorite figures on the set. We get two resistant soldiers, as they call it, but these just look like plain civilians, in my opinion. I've seen pictures of them on some pictures of resistance soldier, and or the trooper soldier, I think, and they look completely different. They actually look like a soldier, but these are just basic civilians, and this is probably a really poor attempt at what they're supposed to look like, but, maybe in the movie they have civilians fighting. We don't know. So this is they call it a resistant soldier, but it's a female version. And some, like a bandolier, some torso printing, a belt, armor kind of things. More bandoliers. Bandoliers are kind of cool. Yeah. And then some, like olive green legs, and then face. It's double-sided, so we have that face. And then we have, there's really no difference to the face. That's smiley face, and then this is the confused face. So yeah, and then we have the hairpiece, of course. I really wish these were just plain troopers so we can build up our armies, but that's kind of disappointing. Can't really build the armies with these, but I can try, but I don't know, it's going to be very well. And then here's the other male resistance soldier with more over-the-shoulder bandoliers with like a sort of shirt, I think, and back like armor stuff too. Yeah, this is armor. I don't know. I can't really tell. I really can't tell. And belt. And that's just some plain black legs. Plain brown legs. Sorry. And there's no double-sided face. Yeah. And then just a plain face. Nothing special about that. I think that face is new, though. Yeah, I think it is. And then we have the hairpiece, of course. And they both come. They're not actually black guns. They are really dark. Sorry about that. Dark gunmetal color, or dark gray. Batman kind of. Well, that's what Batman would say. Very, very dark gray. But I would rather go with just black. So it's easier to find, but now I have to. It's kind of hard to find that if you're looking through it. But and they just kind of say that they're different. And actually, all of these troopers, I forgot to show this Stormtrooper. They have the same clone face, which is fine by me. And they come with white hands. All these come with white hands. All the troopers do. I'm kind of used to the black hands. I wish they did that instead, because all the Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers have the black hands. But I guess they're not doing that. I don't really like it, though. But anyway, yeah, so that is the, excuse me. That is the minifigures. So I'm going to move these aside, and the focus is outwards. I'm going to put it inwards in a minute. I just move all of this stuff out of the way. Just do a full thing of the transporter. Back. Sorry about that. My camera, or my camera just lost storage on there, so I had to fix that. But anyway, let's get back to this. So, transporter here. I imagine this to be a lot bigger. Oh, I messed this piece up right here. I noticed that. I expected this to be a lot bigger. I thought this was gonna like fit, not like be like say this long, like this big, because the box art makes it look huge. But it isn't. It's still big, but it's not that big as I expected. A little bit disappointing, but it's not a big problem. So it's very long. Well, it's long, but it's thin too. And then here's some of the main features of the set. If you, I just shot one of spring-loaded shooters. That happens a lot in videos. But anyway, if you go to the back here. You see there's like this, hyperdrives, or that thing, or what I've called boosters, turbo engines, whatever, and then look kind of cool, or cool. They're a little bit long to me, and then this is really exposed right here, full of Technic stuff. Wish they would cover that up a little bit better, but. Yeah, you can see that this little thing right here, if you push this, this is closed, but if you pull it, it will open this, and that's from this thing right here, pulling this. It's kind of a smart design, actually. Not very complicated, too. It's being a little creative there, and then, as you can see, if you already saw, this shoots. I'll do a little better. Yeah, so they just went flying. They go flying everywhere. And we have this also. I don't want this to go away. Yeah, you can shoot that. And they're actually, it's not as like, oh, go getting excited that it comes with spring-loaded shooters, but it's just one piece. So technically, no, it's not as well it is, but a little bit different here. Showing that. So yeah, it's just one piece. And it turns around 360, except for here it gets caught, so you don't want to shoot your own ship. And then this thing opens. Like, oh sweet, this thing opens, but it's not that. You don't have to open it just like that. If you go down to here, if you open, let me get this up right here. If you go open like this, it will open this thing right here. So let me get one of my figures out. Let's say Stormtrooper here. Just put that right onto here. Oh, whoops. This thing is very hard to fit on. Put this on here, and you're like, oh, put them down. Just turn this thing down. Goes down there and closes, so you can go like pew pew, whatever sound effects you can make. So you can just close that, and then you can also like man this, but you can't really. You could probably put he's supposed to man this. That's what he's supposed to do, and then. Go to the back here. This opens up actually. When I saw pictures of it, I thought it was just there for detail, but this slides open, and you can sit a minifigure on. Well, stand a minifigure on there, not sit. I wish they could do that instead, but I'm seeing why they're kind of doing that so they can make this as small as possible, because in the actual ship, this is supposed to be a lot smaller. And then we have some stickers right here, and have some, this keeps coming off for some reason. We have some stickers elsewhere. I don't remember where they were. Oh, well, yes, I do, actually. But I'll get to that in a minute. So, and then this is probably the biggest main thing of the, probably the biggest feature of this set is that you can take this completely off, like so, and this comes off really easily, just by these two pieces right here. Fit that on and take it off really easily. So yeah, and you can see in here it has room for. Let me take this off actually. To actually show you, it has room for a whole bunch of troops. So it's supposed to actually technically fit 4 soldiers in there, I think, including the flame troopers. But I don't want to take the time putting a whole bunch. Well, no, I might just take the time to do that actually, because I want to show you that. Because I don't want this video to cut out really fast because I don't have very much storage left. So this I might actually cut out before I'm even done here. So I apologize for that. So yeah, if we could actually fit a lot of figures in here. I'm starting to 4. Actually, I have stormtroopers in. So if you're actually allies with the resistance, close this up. Or, yeah, I'm supposed to pull it up, actually. Do that. Let me pull this. Or push this, actually. So push this up, and I'll fit all your figures in there. And take this off, and then you can fly away. This. But I don't want to break this thing. So yeah, and then I wanted to show you what they're doing before I put the figures in. Oh, that's the wrong feature. Take this all out. All this figures out, so I wasted my time putting in. Here's a sticker right there. And then actually, I forgot to show you that. Also, I keep forgetting these things. There's a sticker right here too. There on the control panel for the flying area. And I don't know if this part has a sticker. No, it doesn't. But you can't see. But there you can see all the Technic stuff in here. Let me get a flashlight for you to show that. So here's all the stuff in here. Wish they could have covered it up, but that would include like maybe 50 more pieces. So it's not a big deal. You're not gonna really see that, but they could have done a little bit better job since the price is $90. But yeah, this is a Force Awakens set, so they're gonna of course raise the price. So yeah, and then these things flap any direction, so I don't know. I'm gonna change directions or something. And then this way. And that, thing. You can put figures right here if you want. That's kind of cool. And they feature that on the box, right on the back of the box. Right there. See that better. The back. That's kind of cool. You can fit it on anywhere on the top of the First Order transporter. So that is cool. You actually can do stop motion with this thing, which I will be using this thing for stop motion sometime in the future, not near future, because I got a lot of other stuff to do. I might not for Force Awakens, but maybe in a year or so, I actually might get to doing this, or 6 months if I'm lucky enough. But probably won't. And then here we have details. Spotlights here, and then we can open this. Yeah, open this. You see in the movie, well, not in the movie, the teaser trailer. This, if you remember, the stormtroopers are lined up in here, in the teaser trailer. I think teaser trailer 1, they lined up in there, and they came out with all those headlights and stuff. I think. I don't remember. Well, that was actually a different picture, but yeah, they came out of this and then the door ramp thing. The ramp came down. They all headed out. Well, didn't head out. They were just looking at planet as a planet. I think Jakku. But if you don't want to use the back thing, you could always just pull this forward and then do that. But yeah, so that's the set, guys. And on the back here, we have some transparent wheels if you want to go like this. Like, it doesn't work very well for me. Yeah, just make a move. So yeah, that's the set, guys. You know, there's a lot of features to the set, but it's a lot of fun. I guarantee it. It is worth your money. I totally recommend getting at least one of these. But yeah, so I will be using this in the near future for like mocks and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's great. I definitely recommend getting this, picking up right now. I'll wait till the price goes down a little bit, but it's not that bad. So yeah, I might get one more of these, but I'm kind of fine with just getting one of them. So, yeah, so definitely get the set. Great set, of course. Worth the price. Has a lot of great minifigures. Great for army building, of course. You get these guys. You get these guys. That's great. And yeah, Flame Troopers, Captain Phasma, Races and Soldiers, which could be done a little bit better. But that's just a minor thing. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I have more videos up. Like First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. Yeah, that wasn't the best price set. But the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter review will be coming up soon. I have to do that. And yes, thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. My camera keeps cutting out because of storage problem. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, as I said before. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, as I also said before. And I will get this thing fixed. And more videos coming soon. I hope to get more, at least the review coming at least a day later or two. This video is kind of late already because I actually got this on Force Friday. Check out the video for Force Friday if you haven't already. Force Friday haul actually. But yeah, so hope to get videos in the near future and that First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter because I got it right here. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.